Talib Kweli, one of the OGs of this hip hop ish, bro. He's demanding that Tom MacDonald apologize to the hip hop community for releasing that song, Facts. Yeah. Yeah, man. Tom MacDonald, DJ Vlad, and Talib Kweli were all up on Piers Morgan Uncensored recently to discuss Tom MacDonald's latest song that's broken the internet and making the industry elites upset. You know what I'm saying? As to be expected, bro. But that whole Talib Kweli thing got me confused, bro. Like, what does Tom MacDonald need to apologize for? What did he do wrong? But yeah, I'm about to just press play and see where this goes. I don't know which platform or which account I'm gonna put it on. It's probably gonna be on both, bro, because it's relatable to both. Before we dive in though, make sure y'all pull up the shop, SteveKnight.com, man. Anytime you see me rocking some drip that you rocking with, man, pull up over there, browse through, find some you like. I got you, man. Let's see what's up with this nonsense.
Well, this begs the question, has hip-hop gone woke? I spoke to Ben about his unlikely transformation into a rap heavyweight.
Hip-hop has been gone woke, bro.
Crafted the song, Tom MacDonald. So, Tom, well, first of all, congratulations on this runaway smash hit. You're actually entitled to celebrate it because you are a bona fide rapper. Ben, I'm not quite so convinced by. Maybe a one-hit wonder. First of all, are you surprised by the backlash, or did you predict the backlash and that was one of the reasons you did the song in the first place?
I'm not new to this, bro. This has been the status
I've
quo.
made a lot of sort of anti-woke anthems over the years, and there's always a
anti-woke anthems. I like that.
Comes with it. So this one was sort of, you know, a lot of my relationship with the audience is call and response. I make a song, people respond in the way that they do, and then I respond again with the next song. So, you know, Facts with Ben is sort of the cap on a long line of anti-woke anthems that have been met with pretty heavy criticism.
People in the black rap community have come out and said that this is just blatant cultural appropriation racism because you're accusing all their music that they produce of being about selling drugs, pushing guns, stripper poles, turning your sons into thugs.
When did he ever said all the music?
I think that there's, you know, there's all types of rappers out there. There's black rappers and white rappers and Asian rappers and Indian rappers, all types of rappers. And I don't think that criticizing sort of the status quo of the genre or criticizing the prevalent content of the music, I don't agree that there's anything racist about that.
What struck me is that there seems to have been more outrage over you guys lampooning this style of rap music than there is about the actual rap music, which often to me gets an extraordinary pass from criticism. And I said to Ben yesterday, when you have John Legend rewriting Baby It's Cold Outside because it's so offensive, but doesn't rewrite any of the lyrics of any of his rap friends, there's an obvious double standard.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that sort of in general, over the last 10 to 15 years, there's been very prevalent themes in hip hop, you know, sort of objectifying women and glorifying violence and romanticizing drug abuse and stuff like that. And I think that hip hop likes to think of itself as quite a woke genre. And none of those things seem to quite align with what the woke mob is standing up and being vocal against. So I think it's a little bit hypocritical, but you know.
Do you think you can be #1 on the Billboard chart, or do you think you may get subtly shadow banned to stop you getting there?
Well, it's happened before. I've had Billboard refuse to count my album sales. I'm completely independent. There's no record label, there's no distribution, there's no marketing team, nothing. I make all of my beats, I write all the songs, my girlfriend shoots the music videos, entirely independent of the music industry. So, you know, censorship, suppression, shadow banning, is very familiar with all of those things. Like I said, Billboard's refused to count my album sales before. They've removed me off trending charts on YouTube. My distribution company, TuneCore, which is supposed to be the alternative for artists who don't want to sign a major record deal. They are supposed to be able to go to TuneCore and independently release their own music. So I had TuneCore deny release of this song and say that they will not host it in any form because of quote unquote lyrical content. So, you know, I think the buzz is there, and I think the press is there, and I think that the proof is in the pudding. I have access to the sales numbers.
Like, I know the messenger messes things up for a lot of people within the, what did Piers say, the black hip hop community that just don't rock with Tom. But put that over here. Just take Tom out of the equation and just look at the lyrics. Read the lyrics to his song, right? There's nothing in there graphic, sexually explicit, no profanities, nothing disturbing, disrespectful, any of that, bro. It's like, it's only controversial to the snowflakes, but you compare his lyrics to the bullshit that just pours from radio and media all over the place. WAP, for example. WAP is okay. Wet ass is okay. It's like the double standard is crazy. And for those that are unwilling to identify that or acknowledge it, you are doing yourself a disservice, an enormous disservice, man. And all that is done with intention, right? These lyrics, regardless of the messenger, these lyrics are to facilitate free thinking, freedom of speech, freedom of movement, anti-establishment, anti-government, right? They don't want that. They don't want that. They want the audience to be poisoned by the bullshit they continue to leak from radio, Breakfast Club, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, billboards. They want that shit to continue to poison people, making you slaves to the bullshit. Now you gotta open your eyes, bro. Open your eyes, man. But anyway.
This is there, and I think that the proof is in the pudding. I have access to the sales numbers, as do many other people. So I think it would be pretty hard for Billboard at this point in time to just blatantly snub us in the Billboard charts.
Can you make one promise finally, Tom, which is if you do get there, you don't make as part of your celebration a decision to do a whole album with Ben Shapiro? I don't think any of us could stomach that.
Probably I can absolutely make that promise. I can absolutely make that promise.
Tom, congratulations on the success. I love the record because I see what you're doing with it, and I applaud you for it. It's sending up a lot of double standard, and I think that's important. Thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Piers.
Okay, we heard from Tom, and now let's hear from the hip-hop establishment. Joining me now from New York is the highly respected rapper Talib Kweli, who also co-hosts the Midnight Miracle podcast with Dave Chappelle, and the DJ and digital media mogul DJ Vlad. Well, a very high-powered panel to respond. So let me start with you then, Talib. You and I have locked horns before on Twitter, as it used to be.
Yeah, you used to troll me on Twitter.
I think we both like to express ourselves forcefully, and absolutely no problem in doing that. What is your objection to this song?
Well, first of all, forgive my voice because I'm coming off tour. My voice sounds a little scratchy.
Forgive it.
I want to
Sounds
congratulate
pretty cool,
Tom. Okay, cool. I want to congratulate Tom MacDonald on his journey in sobriety because that's very important to note. That part of his story is about his journey in sobriety. I do think it's very cowardly and very racist to blame hip-hop for his addiction. As if white people don't have addiction issues. That's first and foremost. But if we're going to talk about the song Facts with Ben Shapiro, let's have a facts versus feelings conversation.
Am I missing something? Unless they left that part out of this interview, where did Tom ever even bring up his previous addiction problem with Piers? He didn't. And when has Tom ever blamed his addiction on hip hop? All right, here we go. Here we go, Talib. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Don't do it like that, bro. That's some hoe shit, bro. Like, come on, keep it funky, dog. Don't be doing no dumb shit, bro. Demonizing fools.
But if we're gonna talk about the song Facts with Ben Shapiro, let's have a facts versus feelings conversation, which is something that Ben Shapiro always says. The hook of the song is "This ain't rap," which I agree with. It's not rap. It's not hip hop. Has nothing to do with rap. Pierce, you're wrong. The song has nothing to do with rap. This song, he says, money, cars, clothes. We ain't selling drugs. We ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns. We ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs and your daughters into hoes. This is not facts. He completely erased all conscious hip hop. You see, I got this shirt from Tribe Called Quest, one of the greatest rap groups of all time. He erased what I do. He erased what my people do. And most of my friends don't rap about those things. Tom is lying about rap.
Well, yeah, but hang on. Okay, all right. Yeah, but hang on. I don't think he's saying all rappers do. In fact, he made a point of saying he doesn't mean all rappers or all hip hop stars. But there's no doubt some do. There's no doubt some do that.
He made a point, of course. Of course, and there's some country music artists and some heavy metal artists that participate in violent and sexual content. But I would never make a song, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't specify that he meant some rap in the song. He specified that on your show when you question him. But on the song, he's saying, I'm trying to be offensive, and I'm hoping to upset people. So guess what? As a black man who does hip hop, I'm offended. If you were trying to offend me, well, then you did a good job. To claim that rap or art is a cause of violence or cause of addiction in his life is irresponsible and hypocritical. When a bomb drops in a nation, it falls on the just and the unjust. I watched a movie called Oppenheimer last night about a white man who made an atomic bomb that dropped on Japanese people because another white man genocided 6 million Jewish people.
Why do you keep throwing white men in there?
Killing in the Flower Moon is a movie about a great movie about white men who go and pillage and steal from Native American people. Yesterday, a Trump fan from Philly decapitated his father because his father was voting for Joe Biden. That's like vanilla ISIS. You can't tell me that in the culture that he claims that he stands for, that there's no violence and sex. You can't tell me that. Anyone who supports Trump, like Tom MacDonald does in his music, after Trump's mugshot, after January 6th, after this man has been indicted for rape and has 91 felonies, you can't tell me about Blue Lives Matter. You can't tell me that you're about law and order. You're being a hypocrite.
Okay.
It's pretty embarrassing, man. Like, I want to give Talib the benefit of the doubt and just assume that there's pieces to this pie that I haven't been privy of, man. But from what they showed that Tom said, nothing that Talib Kweli has said to this point has made any sense. Nothing fits. This really ain't got nothing to do with Tom, though, bro. This has nothing to do with Tom, man. Like, this really ties directly into the meaning behind that song, facts, and putting facts over your feelings, and everything that Talib Kweli just said is coming from emotion. None of that shit is logical. It doesn't make any sense. It's this victimhood mind state that is prominent in the black community, bro. And it's sad because he means so much in hip hop, bro. Like, some people are just gonna say what he says is Bible because it's Talib Kweli saying it, bro. But nothing he's saying is making any sense. Tom MacDonald's not the only one out here saying that hip hop promotes gang culture, street violence, promiscuity, which directly impacts the black community. To sit here and try to minimize the effect that music has on its young listeners is absolutely insane. And there's plenty of black folks out here that believe that as well. And to compare that to like country and rock and roll, that's a terrible example, bruh. He compared it to rock and country and how they are engaged in violent activities and sexual activities, or how they may write about it in songs. Bruh, that. There's not one genre of music that glorifies the worst things in the world as much as hip hop does, which directly impacts the black community. And you're lying to yourself, and you're doing black people a disservice by saying that it's not. Tom is not saying anything different than how a lot of black, white, Hispanic, Asians, old school heads feel about hip hop, bro. The bad parts about hip hop is a big reason why black folks are stigmatized where they are, because they think that hip hop is us, and you're making us own that. There's nothing wrong with people wanting to separate themselves from the negative things that come from black culture that is glorified in hip hop. Black folks should frown upon it. Black folks should shun it, but we don't. We glorify it. We eat it. These other genres of music don't do that shit, man. Name the equivalent of a Cardi B in country. Name the equivalent of a Kodak Black in rock. There is none. And these fools say the wildest shit that you would never read in any of these rap, country, whatever other genres of music songs. You never read it. And if you do, it will be seldom to none compared to the amount of times you will hear or read that shit in the radio. Bro, if you turn country music on, rock music on, 9 times out of 10, you will never have to worry about, you know, children listening to it and being affected by it, bro, because nothing graphic in nature is hardly ever said in these type of songs. You play the bullshit that hip-hop producers currently in today's age and play that shit around the kids, bro, and you're a good parent, you're gonna be worried about what the hell your kids are exposed to. That only comes from hip-hop. Only comes from hip-hop.
Powerful words. DJ Vlad, you've been sitting there patiently. What do you make of all this?
I mean, I agree somewhat with Talib Kweli, who's also a friend of mine. The problem is that when you talk about rap and you want to talk about the gangster lyrics, the violent lyrics, the drug lyrics, when you look at rap as a whole, when you look at the biggest rappers in the world right now, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, these guys aren't rapping about drugs. They're not talking about violence. They're not talking about beating women or whatever else. And I think a lot of times when you have these songs that try to generalize these types of things, you know, it oversimplifies things and it gives rap in general a bad name. You know, so it's kind of annoying. And
come on, Vlad, that's just disingenuous, bro. But I mean, I get it. You're trying to be, you know, pro-black. So you down. Ain't shit wrong with hip hop, dog. Cuz gonna pick J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick. I mean, real shit. Drake don't even count, bro. Like, Drake is an outlier, bro. He's not only a rapper, but one of the most successful artists ever in music history, bro. He's just breaking Michael Jackson numbers. He's up there with Taylor Swift. He's an outlier. So you're gonna consider J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, bro. These are Mount Rushmore type of rappers. These aren't the rappers we're talking about when we're talking about hip hop. The current state of hip hop is a fucking mess, and for anybody to deny it and the influence that these rappers have and the music they make has over society, kids, women, men in general, it's fucking lying, dog. It's fucking lying, bro. You can go on YouTube right now, look at the most trending music now. You see what's popping. That'll give you a glimpse at what hip hop is right now, bro. Off the top of my head, excluding the most, like, if you say J. Cole, Kendrick, you might as well say Jay-Z, Kanye, 50, Pac, Big. That's that conversation, bro. We talking about right now in hip hop, bro. You gotta bring up Moneybagg Yo, Key Glock, Kodak Black, Sexy Red, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Lotto. You got new ones, OT, Big X the Plug, bro. All these rappers are saying the most toxic shit that is fucking up society, fucking up people, fucking up the black community specifically, bro. Did a whole video about that, bro, with Crazy Bone. They talked about how record execs make a conscious effort to try to poison young black men the most because I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna put myself in that goddamn box because music is never gonna influence me to the extent of going out there doing some dumb shit that's gonna wind up with me in prison or 6 feet deep. But that's what we talking about, bro. Black hip hop is the only fucking music that can do that shit to you, right? Okay, let's go on. Lil Baby, Da Baby. If we're gonna sit and act like Drake has never said anything that is derogatory towards women, bro, you're capping. Shit, hell, Lil Baby, one of the most popping rappers right now, dog. Only reason why he's as popping as he is because he got street cred, bro. Hip hop is the only genre of music where right now where street cred is often required for you to be marketable as a rapper, bro. You gotta show that you been in prison. You gotta fucking have bodies on you, bro. Look at the amount of influence Young Thug got right now. What other genre of music is doing that, bro? Fucking Rico. You know what I'm saying? Melly, Pooh Shiesty, Ski Mask, Rick Ross, Meek Mill, bro. The list goes fucking on. Hip hop is fucked. We have to have a real conversation of the implications that this toxic ass music is having on society, bro. You got little fucking girls out here singing the fucking lyrics of Sexy Red. You got young boys out here quick to fucking shoot instead of have a conversation because he's so fucking emotional. With the country music rock example, dog, I'm about to have some fun with this. We will look up. I'll go to the most trending playlist on Spotify. They'll put the most popping hip hop songs together right now for you, so I can show y'all what type of time it is, bro. If we go to Spotify, we go to Rap Caviar. Rap Caviar is new music. It's the new music. It's popping right now. 21 Savage. What are we talking about, bro? His most popping song on his album is Red Rum. If you know what fucking Red Rum means, it's murder backwards. Come on, bro. Hey, name a country song equivalent to this. Hold on. Bullets hit runners, no shoestrings. I drip so much sauce, I done left the stain. You get the picture without the frame. I pull out the pistol, I bet that I bang. Play hot potato with your motherfucking brain. I shoot to kill, so you know I got aim. You a Shih Tzu and I'm a Great Dane. Name a country song equivalent to that. Hey, we got more, bro. Hey, we can do this shit all day. Hey, rip off my shirt if you love me. Spit in my face when you fuck me. Play with my gooch while you suck me. Eat the dick like you was ugly. Big dick energy, I give it. Don't believe me, then come feel it. Gonna put this here in your kidney, please, and hush it like some kidney beans. Suck my balls, come chickpea me. Why you being weird to me? Put your ass in my face till I get pink eye. Fuck you anywhere, I'm that type of guy. Bro, I could do this shit all day, bro. But we need to have realistic conversations, bro. These are not one-offs, dog. Bro. The music industry floods the radio waves with this type of shit, specifically from hip hop, which has devastating impacts on the black community specifically. I'm trying to get to the point where Talib says that Tom MacDonald needs to apologize to the hip hop community, bro, because that's insane. That's insane, bro. But I understand why he feels that way. Most black folks feel that way because they're sensitive about their shit and they don't want anybody out here that don't look like them from where they're from trying to tell them about themselves and practice the art form that black folks created.
Talib, would it be fair to say that hip hop has moved to a, for want of a better word, a better place? That the biggest stars no longer want to rap about stuff that caused all the offense, and actually it's changed. Is that accurate?
See, I don't think that this should be a conversation with 3 white people and 1 black person about the state of hip hop and a referendum on hip hop. I think that's the wrong direction to go. One more thing I'm gonna say about Donald Trump is that Tom MacDonald is an immigrant. Donald Trump is an immigrant.
What? Bruh. I mean, man, he just said it. Bruh, he ain't blinking an eye, dog. Bruh, you white, so you can't talk about hip hop. Sheesh. Damn. Talib Kweli, bro. Dog, this motherfucker's living in a box. Living in a box, dog, bruh. This ain't Black Panther days, dog. Hip hop is global, bro. You know what I mean? Who do you think is funding hip hop? Who do you think is purchasing most of these tickets? Who do you think is downloading most of this music? Who do you think is listening to most of this music on these platforms? White folk, bruh. But that don't even matter, dog. That don't even matter. That's besides the point. I just gotta put that there, bro, because if white people were taken out of hip hop, rappers would be broke. Rappers would be broke, dog. So you gotta live in reality, man. You know what I mean? But the most appalling thing about what he just said is that he's just promoting racism, bro. You whites, you can't talk about this. Like, people can't have an opinion because of the color of their skin, bro. That's not reality, dog. And that's one of the biggest issues we have here in America, bro. Motherfuckers so sensitive and refuse to hear things from certain people because they have assumptions about them. You can't talk about hip hop. You white. What you mean, bro? That motherfucker may know more about hip hop than you do. Not Talib. I'm just saying hypothetically, bro. It's like everybody, since you black, you automatically know more about hip hop than white people do. Well, fuck out of here, though. There's some white hip hop heads out here for real, that know more lyrics to these songs than you do. But no, they discredit it because they white, bro. That's racism, or that's black superiority, whatever you want to call it. But you flipping it and doing the same shit that they did to us back on to them. Bro, it's all good. You can be prideful over your shit, man. And it should make you more prideful about your shit that everybody wants to be a part of your shit, because hip hop is that powerful. But putting this fucking blockade up for people to talk about it because of the color they sin is fucking bullshit, bro. And this is Talib Kweli saying that, dog. He's influential, bro. It's fucking Black Star, bro. That's Mos Def, bro. That's lyricism, dog. That's hip hop pioneer shit, dog. And he's saying the most terrible, poisonous type of shit that's gonna continue perpetuating this artificial racist cloud that everybody's walking under. We're gonna demonize Tom MacDonald for saying the shit everybody fucking saying, but too fucking scared to say. But you know, he can't say it because he's white, right? He can't say it because he's a Canadian. He can't say it because he's rapping.
Poisoning our blood here in America. Donald Trump uses white nationalist
What does
rhetoric.
Donald Trump got to do with any of this shit, bro? This fool had an ulterior motive. I mean, he's telling you where he stands. I mean, all right, well, good for you. But you making black folks look crazy. You don't represent hip hop. You don't represent black people. You represent a small demographic of closed-minded, ignorant black folk who are unwilling to realize the world in which they live, bro. And having a mind state like this will get you nowhere. Nowhere.
Mein Kampf and Hitler all the time, and this guy is a supporter of his.
Yeah,
this song is called Facts.
Talib, hang on. Listen, you can have your views about Donald Trump.
Facts. Get back to the fucking
by the way,
subject
you
at
can
hand.
say-
I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
No.
I'm done with that. That's why I was going to the
I
song.
get it, but the idea that I'm not allowed to, or DJ Vad
Yeah,
is
get
not
in
allowed
their ass,
to
Piers.
comment about hip hop or rap is ridiculous.
I didn't say that. I didn't
You
say that.
basically said
DJ
it.
Vlad. No, I didn't. Let me be clear. DJ Vlad is a controversial figure in our culture. A lot of people accuse him of being a culture vulture. That is not a criticism that I personally agree with, although I do understand the argument. I work with, unbeknownst to a lot of people, I've done more songs with white rappers than any rapper you can name, any black rapper you can name. My next singles feature Mac Miller, rest in peace. I work with Macklemore.
You know, he sound like a racist white guy that says, you know, I can't be racist because I got a black friend. He doing the same shit, bro. Pierce called him out, bro. Clearly, cuz just, I got to rewind it to what he just said. You're trying to clean this shit up now, bro. You got caught on your bullshit. You're trying to say, you know, I can't be racist because I got white friends.
Rap about stuff that caused all the offense, and actually it's changed. Is that accurate?
See, I don't think that this should be a conversation with 3 white people and 1 black person about the state of hip hop and a referendum on hip hop. I think that's the wrong direction to go. One more.
You can't talk about hip hop because you're white. It's clearly what he said. And I try to clean this shit up. Black folks can be racist, bro. They can be racist, dog. I know they don't want to have that narrative go around, man. But anytime you try to anytime you try to exclude somebody from doing something because of the color of their skin, that is a definition of racism.
The idea that I'm not allowed to, or DJ Vad isn't allowed to, comment about hip hop or rap is ridiculous.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
What you just said.
DJ Vlad. No, I didn't. Let me
get past this gibberish.
I work with Ari, and Tom MacDonald's song is racist white people in hip hop. Peace. I work with Macklemore. I work with Ari, the Rugged Man. There's no problem with white people in hip hop. There's a problem with racist white people in hip hop. And Tom MacDonald's song is racist and is factually incorrect. And I could break down what's factually incorrect in the song Facts, and I could break down how Ben Shapiro started his career by saying rap isn't music. So you got somebody featured on your song who tweeted in 2019, fact, rap isn't music, and if you think it is, you're stupid. Well, that person is clearly not an anti-racist, intelligent person. Tom MacDonald
because hold on. We can't just throw that's dangerous, bro. That's dangerous as rhetoric, because someone considers a certain genre of music not music, that means they're racist. Bro, hip hop does not mean black. Hip hop comes from blackness. Because Ben Shapiro did not consider hip hop music does not mean he's racist. You've internalized that in your head where hip hop means black, and that's not the case. Black is far more expansive than just hip hop. Black is jazz, black is rock, black is country, black is NASA, black is engineering, black is architecture, black is attorneys, black is doctors. You know what I mean? You sitting here putting black in this little hip hop box, man, it's because you're emotional, dog. Right? You're emotional, and you let a fucking tweet triggered you, made you go haywire trying to label fucking Ben Shapiro was a goddamn racist because he don't consider hip hop music. Get out of here, bro. He's entitled to his opinion. You got black folks out here that ain't too fond of hip hop either, right? That mean they ain't black? Nah, fam. It's just emotional ass bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? And then he failed to mention where Ben Shapiro is with it now. Like these are times where you have situations like this where communication can be involved for people to get to a better spot, right? Because if you dove into that, I'm sure you wouldn't, because you don't care enough. You just saw this tweet and it fucking triggered you to call Ben Shapiro racist because you don't think hip hop is music. But at that point, Ben Shapiro was just ignorant. He was unaware. He's had multiple conversations at this point about hip hop, and his mind state has changed because people have taught him what hip hop really is, right? But when you block motherfuckers off because of how something they said made you feel, without even diving into it, then you look like a fucking asshole. Ben Shapiro ain't fucking racist.
Pop community an apology for putting someone on a song.
What?
Rap isn't music, and if you think it is, you're stupid. Well, that person is clearly not an anti-racist, intelligent person. Tom MacDonald owes the hip-hop community an apology for putting someone on a song that in 2009, writing for a white nationalist site, Breitbart, wrote an article saying rap is crap. These people don't respect hip-hop. Tom MacDonald is making rap for people
Well,
who
I think
don't
you're missing...
like
look, I played some of this stuff.
You're definitely missing the point, dog. Definitely missing the point. I'm tired. I'm sick of diving further into that. And I don't know what specific article he's referring to, but just my initial reaction to what he said is that Ben Shapiro had only been privy of the bullshit rap that people are sick of, the trash rap, the rap that the rap that promotes degeneracy, the rap that creates hoes, the rap that puts men in prison, boys in prison, right? That's trash. The rap that literally that requires no skill, right? Look at you got rappers like Sexy Red, dog. Would you consider her hip hop? Would you consider her music? I guess that's blackness, right? No, fam, that's trash. That's trash. Making a mockery of hip hop and this bitch got one of the biggest voices right now. She's probably causing the same reaction from listeners that Ben Shapiro had at one point writing that fucking article. But let's continue.
People don't respect hip-hop. Tom MacDonald is making rap for people
Well,
who
I think
don't
you're missing...
like
look, I played some of this stuff back to Ben Shapiro yesterday. I think you're slightly missing the point. He's lampooning the world of rap and hip-hop.
Oh, I'm not missing the point.
You think there's a lot of hypocrisy and double standard there?
I'm very clear that Ben Shapiro is lampooning hip hop. I'm very clear about that. I'm not under any misconception about this.
Even you must admit, when John Legend goes out of his way to rewrite the lyrics to "Baby It's Cold Outside" because of the Me Too campaign, because he thinks it's about sexual assault, but doesn't rewrite any lyrics from any hip hop or rap song in the last 50 years, you've got to admit there is a ridiculous double standard there, isn't there?
I couldn't disagree more. I completely disagree.
Really?
With that, because I think you're removing all social, political, and historical context that goes into creating hip hop and equating it with the social, political context that goes into creating a Christmas song.
You genuinely think "Baby It's Cold Outside" is more offensive than anything that the
I didn't say that.
Well, you implied it.
I didn't say that.
He missed the entire point of what he's saying. He missing the entire point of what he's saying. That shit went right over his head. The point was he had to change the lyrics to a little bullshit ass gimmicky song because people were offended by it. But then you have hip hop who plays these monster meaning mainstream commercial viral songs that promote degeneracy, and lyrics are not changed. But he missed that.
And apply it. I said you are removing context to make a false equivalency.
No, the context is very straightforward. John Legend chose to rewrite the lyrics to "Baby It's Cold Outside,"
I understand,
but he didn't rewrite any of the offensive, misogynist, violent lyrics of his friends in the rap world.
Piers, I get that that's how you feel, but your feelings
It's not a feeling, it's a fact.
And the facts is, oh no, that's not. Well, it's not a fact that
it's a fact that John Legend hasn't rewritten any lyrics of people in the hip hop world.
And it's not a. Piers Morgan, John Legend is not your slave. He doesn't have to do what
He's not my slave.
What the fuck? What? Bruh, come on, man. Come on, bro. Are you fucking serious? John, how do we get from point A to point Z? How do we get John Legend being forced to change lyrics to a innocent song in Snowflake City, and these rappers are not forced to change lyrics with these stupid ass songs to John Legend is not your slave? What? Just contextually, what did one have to do with the other? That's insane. That's insane. Talib Kweli is on some bullshit, bro. Like, he's looking emotional, ain't the fucking word, dog. Damn, man. Damn. And I hate it, bro, because Talib Kweli means a lot to hip hop, the black community, right? Did hip hop the right way, golden era hip hop, bro. Earned his stripes. He means a lot. But being on Piers Morgan Uncensored, he's gonna be exposed to so many others that have no idea who he is, and all these people are gonna see is a fucking emotional ass victim, like insane ass victim. That's crazy, bro. That was wild, boy.
Piers Morgan, John Legend is not your slave. He doesn't have to do what
He's not my slave, but he can be a hypocrite, and he was.
Then let's stop talking about John Legend, because this is not about John Legend. Let's talk about the song Facts.
All right, but you...
Let's stop deflecting.
I'm not deflecting.
And let's talk about the song Facts.
Okay.
Okay, so can we get back to the song Facts?
Let me bring in DJ Vlad. He's been very
lyric.
Talib, there's three of us here. Let me bring in DJ Vlad. You apparently...
I ain't trying to hear nothing DJ Vlad got to fucking say.
You're Cohen to Eminem to Mac Miller.
Black people get called culture vultures. Also, black people get called culture vultures in this culture.
So it doesn't. It's not.
No, hold on. Let's go back, because when I have never seen a black person get called a culture vulture, and just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean shit. But in the totality of things, and in the aggregate, bro, let's go back to see what the fuck they said, dog. Because culture vultures mainly meant for white people trying to vulture off black culture.
And let's talk about the song Facts.
Okay.
Okay, so can we get back to the song Facts?
Let me bring in DJ Vlad. He's been very
lyric.
Talib, there's three of us here. Let me bring in DJ Vlad. You apparently, DJ Vlad, you're a culture vulture. What does that mean, first of all?
A white man leeching off of black culture.
From my point of view, I think that's a slang for pretty much any white person in hip-hop. I've seen every prominent white person in hip-hop being called a culture vulture, from Steve Rifkin to Lyor Cohen to Eminem to Mac Miller.
Black people get called culture vultures. Also, black people get called culture vultures in this culture.
So it doesn't. It's not skin.
When, and then if it does happen, it rarely happens. So it's irrelevant. The amount of times black people, like I said earlier, the amount of times black people have been called culture vulture off of white culture is probably at, if it was averaged out, it's probably at fucking 0.00120%, dog. Our culture vulture means white people exploiting black culture. That's what the fuck that shit means. This motherfucker is on a tangent, bro.
Skin color specific. You can be a black or white culture vulture. Right, okay.
It's not. Absolutely.
Am I a culture vulture?
But white people do get it. White people do get a little heavier than
Facts. A lot more, dog.
That's right. Because white people. That's exactly right. Because white people are the dominant group. That's how it goes. Racism is not logical or convenient for anybody. Sorry.
What?
Well, I mean, white people are.
What? Because white people are no. White people being the dominant group has nothing to do with being a culture vulture. What it has to do with is black culture being as admired as it is, and others wanting to input themselves into it. It has nothing to do with. Why you slid that in? It has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with it, bro. And there's hostility there too, just because of the racial tensions in America. So they don't want to see anybody white having anything to do with black anything, right? It's way deeper than that. It has nothing to do with white majority privilege.
I don't mind.
Dominant group
My
in music.
contribution.
Hang on. White people are not the dominant group in music anymore. I would say most of the
Yes, they
biggest
are.
stars
Yes,
in the
they are.
world right
Yes,
now
they
are not
white.
white.
People own all of the record companies. White people own all of the record
He's talking about
companies, period.
artists,
That's
bruh.
true.
Well, I
White
had that
people,
conversation
the
with
6 major
Kanye.
labels.
I had that conversation with Kanye, and he felt very strongly about it. And I had that conversation with him, and he may have a point about that.
White people own all of the
But it doesn't
money in
change the
hip-hop.
fact
That's a
that many of the biggest and most successful and richest music artists in the world right now are black. That is also true.
All right, well, let's change places. How about we get all the money and y'all get to tap dance? How about that?
I don't think you're short of a few bob, are you?
What'd you say?
I don't think you're short of a few bob, as we'd say in England. You've got a few dollars up your sleeve.
This is embarrassing.
It does. The money is not about whether or not one individual makes it. I am an exception to the rule.
This is
the vast majority of my
embarrassing.
people are not rich people. And
This
that's
is
a fact.
embarrassing.
And I'm an exception to the rule because I make money doing conscious underground hip hop. I'm not doing pop hip hop. I'm not appealing to a MAGA fan base. I don't rap about materialism, misogyny. I don't do any of that. So I'm
Okay.
the exception to the rule.
Talib, it's good to have you on the program. Come back. I've enjoyed this debate.
Well, hold on.
I've got to move on.
Okay, but I want to say that Ben Shapiro has a history of racist comments.
Yeah, you said that,
And for
but-
top.
I think I've said enough, bro. I'm tapped out.